Alright, so welcome back guys, and welcome to this your first time here. I'm Vision Hero Barnett Team Up, bringing you guys another video. Today I'm giving you guys my trailer reaction to the new Disney Plus Loki series that just dropped at the Disney investors meeting. Now, if Marvel is something you're interested in, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon to see more Marvel news from me moving forward. Now let's begin. Alright, so we got our first look at the new Disney Plus Loki series, which is scheduled to come out, I think, early next year in 2021. Now this is very exciting. I love the trailer. It's very good. Now I know there's a lot of controversy regarding this show due to the fact that people were upset that they pretty much eliminated all of the story arc that Loki has been through over the course of the past pretty much 8 years or so since the end of the first Avengers movie. So I understand that. I understand that people would be upset about that. However, this looks like a very interesting and cool TV show. I don't know how long this is gonna run for. From what I understand, these Disney Plus shows are pretty short. I think that most of them are less than or at least 10 episodes. So that's where I stand. But this is like I said, this was a really good, strong trailer. It gave you good intrigue, and it showed a good amount of what we can expect from the show. Now, I think as of right now, Loki is completed with filming, so this would make sense. We got some good shots in here. We know we're gonna be incorporating the time variation agency or whatever it's called. I forget the name of it right now. But we know they're being incorporated into this. And that is probably gonna play a big role in this. I feel like a lot of people had a feeling this was gonna be what happens somehow in the future of the MCU. However, I don't think they saw it coming here. So yeah, it's coming here, and it makes sense to be happening following the events of Endgame due to the time travel that the Avengers went on. And we also know that in Ant-Man and the Wasp, which has been officially named Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, that Kang the Conqueror is going to be in that movie, which will have another effect on the time travel aspect of the MCU. So we know that there's going to be a lot of stuff there. So that was really cool to see that. We got to see Owen Wilson in the trailer as Morbius, which is really cool. I love Owen Wilson. He's probably one of my favorite actors of all times. So seeing him coming and joining the MCU is something I'm very excited about. Like I said, he's one of my favorite actors, so him joining the MCU is exciting. I know he's not gonna have like a huge role in the MCU, but just him being there is something that I'm really excited for, and I just love the actor, so I like that he's getting a role within the MCU. But we got a good trailer again. I mean, there's not much to go off here. We mainly just see Loki through different points in this timeline or in this moment. Now, I feel like a lot of people, when they went into this or heard this, they thought that Loki was going to be time traveling around to different points in time and all that stuff. Now, that definitely could be an aspect here. However, the way they portrayed the trailer makes it look like Loki's going to be standing trial for something. I don't really know. It definitely looks like at some point he does get out there and he's on some kind of crazy mission. I don't know how that plays out, but it definitely looks like there's gonna be a point where he's on some kind of mission or something of that regards. But that's very cool. I like that they're incorporating the time variation agency. That's definitely important. That's very exciting. Or authority. I think it's authority. Sorry, I meant authority. I didn't mean agency. But yeah, looks like a really great series. And again, I think that this is going to be a great stepping point for the MCU, and definitely is a great new beginning for the MCU. So I am excited for that. I definitely am a little apprehensive to these MCU TV shows. I feel like they're going to have a good budget, but at the same time, they're stepping into uncharted territory. So we don't really know what's going to happen here. I mean, I have faith in the MCU. The movies have been great. All of I think it's 23 movies or so that we've gotten. All of them have been great, but they haven't delved into TV shows and stuff like that. So that makes me a tad bit nervous, but at the same time, I have faith in them. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what this introduces to the MCU. Like I said, we're getting the Time Variation Authority. We're getting some good Loki stuff, which I think we can all see. Yeah, I am very excited for this. Again, there's not much to break down in this trailer a whole lot. Like I said, it's just Loki being around stuff, Again, I feel like he's going to stay in trial probably for maybe the first few episodes or something like that. But again, then it looks like towards the end of this, either he escapes somehow or is sent on some kind of mission or something. I don't know. I think this could possibly lead into the Ant-Man movie. There's a possibility, but at the same time, I don't know, because the Ant-Man movie is very far off compared to when this comes out. So I don't know. It definitely could, but at the same time, I don't think they will keep it that close together, or that I don't think they'll tie it in. They definitely could, like I said, there definitely could be a tie-in there, but I don't really see that happening. I mean, maybe we'll get some scenes of Kang the Conqueror in here. That's definitely a possibility, but I don't know. Now, we also get a mention of Thor and Heimdall in the trailer by Loki. Now, I'm very interested to see what we do here with this. Now, I don't think we'll see either of them in the movie. I mean, yes, there's definitely a possibility that they show up. However, if they do, I believe it'll only be in like a guest starring role or like special appearance. I do not believe they're gonna like have this huge full role in the movie. I mean, yeah, like I always say, there's definitely a possibility anything can happen. But again, I just don't see them having a big role. I mean, plus I feel like we would have heard of it with, all the, spoilers people give during filming. So I feel like we probably would have heard of it. So I don't see it happening. Again, maybe, but I also see the possibility of maybe Heimdall and Loki having some kind, again, guest appearance. They're both both actors are highly named actors, so I don't believe that they're gonna have time for a TV show. Maybe I'm just thinking of that differently, but I do believe there's definitely the whole possibility of a guest starring role. But again, I just don't see like this huge big time appearance from them in a full role. I do believe, however, that this will somewhat lead into the Thor Love and Thunder movie. That I think that's definitely a big possibility here compared to others. I feel like they could definitely set up Loki to return in that movie and maybe have a bigger role. I mean, yes, I feel like with how they're setting things up, he could definitely have a big role in that movie, especially given some of the new reveals we got regarding Christian Bale's new character. So I definitely feel like he could have a big role in that movie. But as far as Thor and Heimdall being in the show, I do not believe they're going to have this big role. I feel like they're going to have a small role, if any, reduced to maybe a guest starring role or special appearance. Nothing more than that. So yeah, guys, that's my trailer reaction and review for the new upcoming Disney Plus Loki series. As always, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and share. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon there to miss more Marvel news from me moving forward. And you go follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which are linked in the about section of my YouTube channel. As always, I've been Vision here with Entertainment, and I'll see you next time.